Good evening. The long debate over how to deal with marijuana in this country has taken a new course. Today, a Senate committee has recommended Canada legalize it because it says science proves marijuana is no more harmful than alcohol. So it recommends treating it in the same way, by selling it in stores. It's a controversial proposal. And as Paul Hunter reports, it sparked a lot of debate.
Picture this. Walk into any old corner store like this one, and up on a shelf behind the counter, marijuana for sale in Canada, legally. Don't believe it? It's exactly what was recommended today by some of Canada's most senior politicians, senators.
There's no need for great delays if the government agrees with us. Indeed, we hope that the government will immediately address many of our suggestions.
Their main suggestion? Legalize marijuana.
We're very serious. It's not a joke.
Even possessing pot has been a criminal offense in Canada for decades. And though millions of Canadians have smoked it, hundreds of thousands now have criminal records to prove it, something the Senate committee wants to change. It says studies show marijuana is less harmful than alcohol, that it does not lead to harder drugs, and that the laws don't stop people from smoking it anyway. So it recommends regulating the sale of pot. Trafficking would stay illegal, shutting out criminals. Instead, licensed retailers. Anyone over 16 could buy it. As for those with criminal records for possession now, amnesty for everyone. Their report has no legal teeth, but it comes just as a Commons committee is studying the same thing. Its report is due in November. The cabinet minister, who will have a big say in the final decision, has already said decriminalizing might be better than legalizing, but
certainly the government is open-minded in doing something on that side. Are we ready to go as far? We'll see.
Already pushing the government to go that far, this drug policy researcher.
We need to treat cannabis as a health issue and a social issue, not as a criminal justice issue.
Not the way Canada's police see it. They call the Senate report the wrong message for children.
It is nothing more than a back-to-school gift for drug pushers.
But a bigger opponent may be found outside the country, in the U.S., where lately plenty of illegally grown Canadian pot has been smuggled. One of the MPs on the Commons committee studying marijuana says the Americans won't look lightly on legalization.
Having talked to congressmen in the United States, should Canada go ahead with legalization of marijuana, there's going to be some significant problems with the Americans, and we shouldn't underestimate that.
The Senate committee says it knows its ideas are controversial, but what matters, it says, is that they're the right thing for Canada. It spent 2 years working on its report and is hoping now it'll change what it sees as decades of injustice. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Ottawa.